What is going on, guys? Today, well, first of all, it is cold in Texas, which is like really weird. It is 67 degrees. Yesterday it was like 100 and something. So gotta love bipolar little Texas. I wanted to talk about the gear police, and I think most of you know what I'm talking about. If you don't know what I'm talking about, they're the people on the internet who literally just all day, all they do is look for videos that people are not wearing enough gear, and they complain. And they think that somehow, some way, they are benefiting anybody. Or maybe they're just literally just trolls. But in my little mind, I like to believe that they think they're actually doing something positive. They think that by commenting under these people's videos that they are going to inspire them to change their lives and start wearing more gear. Like me. I'm wearing a hoodie right now. I'm wearing normal shoes, but at the same time I am still wearing my Saint jeans. I'm still wearing my racer gloves and a helmet. Always a helmet, always gloves, and then most of the time I'd be wearing some kind of boots. But today, I just didn't feel like it. Which, believe it or not, guys, I know this is going to come as some groundbreaking story. It's not a big deal. It's not your issue. If they go down, it's not going to hurt you. So I don't know why in the world we feel like we need to sit online and cry and complain about people not wearing enough gear. At the end of the day, it doesn't hurt you at all. At all. The only one it's going to hurt if I go down is me. And I know what kind of riding I'm doing today. A lot of times, my favorite thing too is like you check the response from the creators. They're just down the street from their house. I mean, a lot of us record quite literally down the street from our house. So I'm okay if I go down at 30, 40 miles per hour. I understand the risks. But I also know that I'm probably not going to die from not wearing gear at that speed. I like to be comfortable when I'm going for a short ride, and obviously that's not the best. I'm not telling you guys not to wear gear. No. I'm just telling you that it's not a big deal when people don't wear full gear. It does not hurt you. You are not going to die. They are not going to die. May they get some bad road rash and probably regret their decision? Absolutely. It hurts when you go down, regardless of if you have gear or not. So if you don't have gear, it's even worse. It's even worse. So although I'm sitting here right now and telling you that it is not that big of a deal, please still wear gear, especially if you're a new rider, because you're more than likely going to go down. But at the same time, I need for you guys to just hop off everyone's back and let people live their own lives. So I wanted to, I guess we can kind of go into that too. The tiers of gear for me, when I wear gear, how I wear gear, and why I wear gear. Like I said previously, for me, helmet, gloves, and usually boots all the time. Obviously today I am not. And the reason I am not wearing boots today is because I know I am not going to be going over 35, 40 miles per hour. I'm not going to be getting on a highway. So if I go down, although it's going to hurt, I hopefully, cross my fingers, will not break my ankle or break my foot. Hopefully I can roll away from it and be relatively unscathed. I am, however, wearing my Saint jeans today. The only reason I'm wearing these is because they don't feel like gear, and my bike runs really hot, so if I don't wear these, my legs start to burn. So for me, this is almost a necessity, but I understand the people who don't do it. My rationale is the first things that are going to touch the ground, or the things that matter the most when they touch the ground, like my head. I will never, ever ride a motorcycle, not even down the street, without a helmet on. That is the silliest thing I've ever heard in my life. Because you can fall off your motorcycle at 5 miles per hour, land in just the right spot, and not be here tomorrow. I need to make that very clear. A helmet is the most important thing, and if you're going to skimp on anything, it better not be a helmet. You need to spend the most of your money on the helmet. And this is a Shoei X15. It's about $900 to $1,000, and I've regretted 0 cents of that because I've actually gone down in one of these helmets, hit my head first, and I walked away with a mild concussion. And I don't like to imagine what would have happened if, 1, I didn't have a helmet, or 2, I had a cheaper, less safe helmet. I just don't want to think about it. My next thing that touched the ground, which is very important, is going to be my hands. I don't want to have a broken wrist. I don't want to have road rash on the inner side of my palms. That's very, very painful. So I wear gloves all the time. Not only do I think they're safe, but I actually think I have better control over my motorcycle with them, and I don't have to worry about a rock hitting my hand, causing my hand to not work properly when I need my controls. These are the most important things on the bike. It's my stopping and my going. So I want to protect my controls. I want to protect my ability to feed myself if I happen to go down. I want to put myself in a position where now I'm going about 30 miles per hour and I'm okay. I'm not worried about going down. It's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt, but I'm not worried because at least I still have my mobility. On top of that, boots. Like I said, I wear them every time I know I'm going about above 40, which is still not a good idea, guys. Just wear them all the time. They really make riding easier because you have all that support for shifting, and it's just a peace of mind thing. But for today, I record videos a lot, and the boots don't look as good as shoes. So, me knowing that I'm not going to be going that fast, I decided against them today, and that's A-okay. Because, hey, guess what? If I go down today, it's not going to hurt anybody but me. If it was, then I would absolutely wear 100% gear all the time. But I understand the risks, and I've been riding for a little bit longer than most of you have. So I have confidence in my ability to not go down at these lower speeds. So helmet, gloves, boots. Anytime I'm going over 40 miles per hour, I have all three. Like I said, these jeans, I think that everyone should wear at least some kind of leg protection at all times as well, at least if they're going above about 35, 40 miles per hour, just because the road rash on your leg is incredibly painful. And once again, my thought process is what hits the ground first. So first, maybe my head or my hands, and then hopefully my feet. But say my feet slip out from under me, I'm going too fast, I can't get my grip, my legs are going down next, and I don't want to wear my leg down to the knee bone because then I won't be able to walk. So I wear my motorcycle jeans. Once again, leathers are amazing, textile are awesome. For me, I choose to wear these motorcycle jeans because I understand that they're good for well into 100 miles per hour. I mean, they're not going to be multi-use, but I know I'm protected if anything does happen. So I'm going to continue to wear my jeans. And then if I know I'm going to be having a fast night where I am ripping up the tollway, probably trying to keep up with Kay, I'm going to wear some sort of jacket. I'm going to wear either my Saint jacket or I'm going to wear an Alpine Star leather jacket. The reason for that is I am much more likely to go down, and I'm more likely to go down at that speed. It's very unlikely if something happens, I'm going to slow the bike down to my 35, 40 mile per hour range. I'm probably going to be kissing the pavement at about 100 miles per hour, and to me that's not very fun. That's not something that I would like to do with my time, and it's definitely not something that I will likely walk away with without gear. So at that point, it becomes a safety concern. I need to wear full gear if I am hitting the tollway. I need to be wearing full gear if I'm doing spirited riding, because my goal at the end of the day is understanding that I am likely to crash every time I'm out here. I'm likely to get ran over by a car every time I'm out here. I'm likely to go through and experience all these horrible things because statistically that's just the way it is. Like even this truck, he could just not stop at the stop sign and hit me. And I understand that. So every day I am considering what risk am I tolerating, and the gear police don't consider that. They don't consider the fact that I am just going down the street, or I am not doing any kind of riding outside my ability. I'm staying within probably 20 to 30% of my riding ability, so it is extremely unlikely for any reason at all that I would go down. It's just not going to happen because I know what I'm doing. Believe it or not, the parking lot creator knows how to ride, and so do most of these other little parking lot creators. Don't take me saying this as brand new riders shouldn't wear gear, because they should. All of those comparisons and all those speeds I just said are for somebody who's comfortable at those speeds. If you're not comfortable at 10 miles per hour, then you should be wearing a gear every single time you touch the bike. And even if you feel comfortable, but you have less than a year of riding experience, or you don't have, let's say 10,000 miles on your bike, you're still learning, bro. And you don't know what you're doing, so stop pretending like you do. Stop trying to look cool. Go out, buy some gear, and I promise you, 10 times out of 10, gear looks way cooler. Unless you're doing parking lot content, and then you just look like a fucking poser. Like me, because I'm a poser. But at the end of the day, it really is that simple. So I think that you should wear all the gear all the time, but if you're not, just make sure you're wearing out the pros and cons. Make sure you're wearing them. You want to understand your risks, and if you are not aware of the risks, then you're not the type of person I'm talking to. You should be wearing gear all the time. But for our little gear police, please, for the love of the community, be quiet, because nobody cares. Nobody cares. Nobody. you just look silly. And then all the people who are agreeing with you aren't wearing gear, or aren't even riding motorcycles. You and your little car buddies are just in the comments yapping away, and I can't wait to see the comments on this video. Well, you should wear gear all the time. I already said that, but I don't want to. So yes, gear police, you're annoying, you benefit nobody, and trust me, they're not going to start wearing gear because somebody gave them some mean words in the comments. How about you try to be constructive like I do, which is like, hey, I love what you're doing, I love that you're riding, hey, let's try this brand, I love this brand of gear. Like I do a Saint all the time. Every time I see somebody riding without gear, I beg them to try Saint, because obviously a big problem with gear, or a big problem with these Kevlar jeans, is that they're uncomfortable, whereas these Saint single layer ones aren't. I can wear these all day, I can wear them for hours, and they just feel like normal jeans. But they're still protecting me at the end of the day, and I care about my friends, so I'm going to keep recommending them wear gear. And at least gloves or boots. Oh my gosh, you're insane if you don't wear gloves. You're insane! Okay, I think that's all. Honestly, I just wanted to kind of come on here and talk about the gear police, because I saw a video about people giving some people some mean words about it, and I don't know, I like to give my opinion. Maybe I'm annoying in that way, but please, wear gear all the time. But if you're not, and you don't even ride, please stop commenting wear gear, because you don't understand what's going on. You don't know that I'm riding down the street and back. I don't know, that's just me though. Other than that, thank you so much to our Patreon members. They're the reason why I can wear gear, because they help me buy it. I love you guys so much, and without you guys, I probably wouldn't have my page. So thank you. So thank you. I really do appreciate it. I appreciate your guys' support. You help me make these videos. I love you, Patreon members. I love everybody who's watching this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I don't think I've ever said that on a video, but I appreciate it. We're almost at 2,000 subscribers. Hopefully we'll be there by the time I post this. But other than that, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I hope that you truly do take away some wisdom from this, and please share it with your friends if they are the gear police, because nobody wants to hear it anymore, and I know for a fact I'm tired of it, so I'm sure everyone else is too. Other than that, I will catch you later. I love you. Bye!
I got a Baja Blast with ice, it was small, cause it was all the cash I had on hand, and the kid behind the window was in a good mood, so it put me in one too.